All right, well, before we go any further, there's just news coming in. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has visited the Adampur Air Base in Punjab. He was briefed by Indian Air Force personnel at the base. He has also interacted with the air warriors there, as you see in the pictures. Prime Minister can be seen interacting with the personnel. The Adampur Air Base hosts the S-400 air defense system, the Russian S-400 air defense systems. The system played an important role in thwarting the Pakistani attempts to hit targets in India. Now, to just get more details on this, we're now being joined by our assistant editor for Foreign Affairs, Siddhant Sibbu, on the phone line. Siddhant, thank you so much for joining us. We know that Prime Minister Modi is there in Adampur, a place where we have seen active drone sightings. What is the latest that you can bring in?
Well, a significant development. Adampur Air Base is a key air base of India, and the Indian Prime Minister traveling to the base just days after the Operation Sindoor was launched is significant indeed. And also remember that this is a message to Pakistan, because it was Pakistani claims that the Adampur Air Base suffered damage in response to Pakistani attacks, and the fact that the Indian Prime Minister is here is a significant symbolism and plays into Pakistani propaganda that there has been a major damage regarding it. So all in all, an important symbolic statement by the Indian Prime Minister at a time when the Pakistani propaganda machinery is working overtime. But all in all, we know that in the next few days, there will be more developments regarding it. The Indian Prime Minister, of course, at the Adampur Air Base. But remember, the Indian Defence Ministry is going to brief the foreign defence attaches later on. We will also see some kind of comments coming from the Indian Foreign Ministry as well. So situation is fluid, but situation is manageable from the Indian side. The Indian Defence Minister met the top military personnel in Delhi as well. So there are rounds and rounds of meetings happening in Delhi, and the focus remains as to how India is able to send a strong message to Rawalpindi on the issue of terrorism.
All right. We, of course, know that security has been also, of course, we know the airports have been open now in some places. Schools have been open in Jammu Kashmir. It seems like there has been some kind of calm situation everywhere, but we see that security situation is tight on the other side as well, isn't it, Siddhant?
Well, on the other side, it feels like there are two kinds of information warfare that is happening. First, of course, doom and gloom around, which is not being shown by the Pakistani military establishment. Of course, there's a confirmation on the losses so far. But of course, the Pakistani Army Chief Munir is seen as the hero of the story for the Pakistani side. But what has happened is that while the Pakistani military gets all the accolades, the people in the country, the Awam as they say, are going to get a lot of propaganda. And there is this ecosystem that basically says that Pakistan has won in this operation, which is not the case given the damages, the heavy damages at the air bases by the Indian side.
Right, Siddhant, of course, we'll be coming back to you as and when we see any more updates, especially after the Foreign Secretary is going to be briefing and we have all those developments coming in. Thank you so much for bringing us the latest so far.